Well, something is going on. Mr. Trump and Hegset, I think they just top it all off. And I think Hegset, he is going to get fired because he's going to get the boss in tremendous amount of trouble. I mean, what is happening is insanity. Insanity. They are well, no they Hexet say the boats in the Gulf are a threat to the United States of America.
Now, the first couple of strikes, as you would, as any leader would want, you want to own that responsibility. So I said, I'm going to be the one to make the call after getting all the information and make sure it's the right strike. That was September 2nd. There's a lot of intelligence that goes into that, building that case and understanding that, a lot of people providing information. I watched that first strike live. As you can imagine, at the Department of War, we got a lot of things to do. So I didn't stick around for the hour and 2 hours, whatever, where all the sensitive site exploitation digitally occurs. So I moved on to my next meeting. A couple of hours later, I learned that that commander had made which he had the complete authority to do, and by the way, Admiral Bradley made the correct decision to ultimately sink the boat and eliminate the threat. He sunk the boat and eliminated the threat.
And if you look at the map where these boats are being targeted, you're going to see that they are in between Tobago, Trinidad Tobago, north of Colombia, Venezuela, in that region there. And those are very shallow, very close together islands. Trinidad Tobago, for example, I mean, you can actually swim to Venezuela. Literally, you can swim out there. I mean, you can see it. And they are saying that these people are a threat to the United States of America, an imminent threat. So they have to bomb them. But not only bomb them once, after they bomb them once and sunk them, they had to bomb them again. You had to destroy them again. They had to spend another missile that costs $40,000 or more, maybe even more. I have no idea how much we're paying for it. And call that the annihilation of the threat. That we really need to do this because the United States of America is in tremendous problem. Well, the reality is, yes, the United States of America is in tremendous problem. The leadership is they are criminals. They are criminals, drunk criminals. These people, they appropriate others' identities, are just criminals. And they expertise is in conditioning the population, but this time they went too far, and no one is buying this because the United States of America, believe it or not, is a country where the people actually believe that laws existed, and laws are to be executed for everyone, including the MAGA guys, the Polacos that learn how to speak English, and they believe the Mexicans are not Americans, but they are. It's unreal. It's unreal what is happening, and what really strike my imagination is that no one is in the streets. No one is trying to dissolve this criminality. No one is doing nothing about it. Everybody's just going to work like nothing happened, and very few, like myself, talk about it because they are fearful. People have forgotten how to fight. They look down on the ground and try to be invisible. But that invisibility eventually is going to come and touch you. And there is no doubt in my mind. It happens before. It happened in Rome, what today we call Istanbul, in a circus. The blues and the green fought one another. And then they return to the circles because they believe they're going to give them bread and wine. And guess what happened? They slaughtered them all. That is what is going to happen if you allow all these people to just kill. The problem that we have with drugs is not in the Gulf of Mexico. It is not in the Caribbean. The problem with drugs are in yourselves, that you are using it. No one is forcing you to use drugs. It's a matter of fact that illegality of drugs is what is killing people. I think drugs should be legal if they come from the ground, from the earth. If you want to smoke leaves, if you want to make a tea with something that grows out of the earth, I think you should have the right to do it. It's a matter of fact that I think you should not have the right to sell it because it belongs to all of us, belongs to the planet. So that idea of drug addicts, the problem is not in any other place but the United States of America. And as you notice, these people continue to calling themselves Americans, and they are saving American and the American people, and they tell you that they are American every 5 seconds. But they're not Americans. They are what they are, ignorant repeaters. They have learned to repeat, and they have learned to sell a fantasy. These people, if you put them on the ground 1-to-1, you will see that they will be found wanted. Any one of those that they are actually targeting in the Gulf and call them animals. Those people have tremendous skills. They can navigate. They can be on the open boat doing 30 miles an hour in cold rain weather. I wonder if those so-called whites from Poland, they learn how to speak English, and now they are calling themselves Americans and secretaries of war can survive it. I want to see that. So go out there and stop that fantasy that you're living in, and go out there and do something about it. Do not allow this country to be destroyed. Do not allow the judicial system to be destroyed. It's already an industry, and that is the only thing we have. If the judicial system does not work, the entire country will collapse. It will collapse just the same it collapsed in 1860. Saludos.